Brazil has a good story to tell, doesn't it, on debt? Well, you're a commodity exporter, so that's helped.
Yeah, well, like Gita said, there's a problem. There's one dimension, which is the external dimension. And indeed, Brazil has $360 billion reserves, and the external debt is much lower than that. So we are in a very solid position. We have a huge trade surplus. I think Brazil is probably the only country with a trade surplus against China, exactly because agriculture, food and agricultural products. So we are in a very balanced, very comfortable situation when you talk about external debt. Then we go to the internal debt. What happened? When the disease came, when COVID came, our debt-GDP ratio was 76.5. And then everybody, even the IMF, forecasted a collapse in the Brazilian economy. They estimated a drop in GDP of 9.7% for Brazil. And then, let's say, as an example, UK, 4%. Happened exactly the contrary. I alerted the IMF mission. It was not Gita herself. It was somebody else that was removed from the position. She's not there anymore. I remember telling them, listen, you are underestimating our ability to respond to the crisis. What happened? UK dropped 9.7. The number they assigned to us was the UK. Italy more than 9%, France more than 7%, Germany 5.6%, Japan 4.5%, and Brazil 3.9%. So Brazil dropped less, recovered faster, and at the end, the initial forecast is that our debt GDP ratio would go to 100%, from 76.5 to 100%. Well, last month, we just closed the number, 78.5%. So we did better than all other countries on the fiscal front.